Hey, it's Josh Reimer, and I'm in Silver Star in BC's North Okanagan region. I'm here with my fiance, Heath.
Hi.
We're here for Peak Pride, and we're going to bring you along with us to experience it too.
So we stayed at Firelight Lodge, which is one of Silver Star Mountain's newest properties. Easy walking distance to everything, which I suppose could be said about almost anywhere in Silver Star. But it was very spacious, and we had a great view of the snow. And then that evening we went to Unicorn Reawakened, Peak Pride's first event, which was a theater production about what it was like for Pride artists during COVID and coming back out of that stronger than ever this year and moving forward. And we finished off the night having dinner at the Bulldog, basically an extension of the Bulldog Amsterdam. So some of the furniture was brought over from Holland, and all their baked items are homemade in their bakery. And the next day we went bat biking. With extra big tires, it was pretty easy to actually bike ride on the snow. These weren't e-bikes, so it still did take some decent effort, especially any parts that were uphill, but it was a cool way to check out the trails and work up an appetite for pizza. We had lunch at Pizza Grata, which is run by a married couple and their daughter, so we got to meet all of them and enjoy their naturally fermented sourdough, which is low to no gluten. And then it was time for Drag Bingo, hosted by Kelowna's two-spirit goddess, Ella Lamoureux. They had this cool app for marking off your numbers, and I actually managed to win a round, so I got a great Pride-themed prize. And we basically went next door for dinner to Black Pine Social for an upscale yet casual dinner where we were serenaded while we enjoyed the food in a cozy and rustic atmosphere before heading back over to Red Antler for Laugh Out, queer comedy hosted by a drag queen and headlined by a trans comic. After getting some jokes from the crowd, the mic was passed over to Taryn Anderson, who's also from Kelowna and kept us laughing. And the next day, it was of course time to go skiing, the main reason people generally come to Silver Star. You know, there's Canadian ski pioneers, Olympians, and world champions skiing here, and us. Amateurs at best, but still having fun out on the slopes. And that was followed by an après-ski, where Matthew Presidente performed all kinds of fun covers of songs that the crowd knew and loved for a fun atmosphere to get warmed up in again, have a snack or a drink, maybe sing along. And then we went over to D'Argento for dinner. This is definitely one of the more upscale restaurants in the area, where they have fresh handmade pastas and other lovely Italian dishes designed by the Silver Star Mountain executive chef Scott Sanderson. And finally, it was time for the Pride Parade. This was super unique because it was on a ski hill at night. Both very unusual, but very cool. A bunch of us got together with some Pride-inspired outfits and went down the hill. And then that was followed by the Fruitcake Drag Show. This, of course, also featured Ella Lamoureux, along with Wanda Lush, Simma Down, and Boss. It was funny, touching, and sexy, with a good amount of audience interaction. And we finished the night off with the Fruitcake Dance Party back at Red Antler, where DJs kept the party going for who knows how long, because we didn't stay that long after what was a pretty obviously full day. But it was a sold-out event, and people were partying it up to the DJs. And we started our last day with a drag brunch at the Den. It's of course the perfect way to end Pride. Mimosas, breakfast, drag queens, we ate, we drank, we laughed, and we sang along to wrap up our Pride events in a very gay way. And then we wrapped up the trip in general by lacing up some skates and gliding across Brewer's Pond. It's a 2.5-acre natural ice rink located right in the heart of the village. Fun.
And that was our visit to Silver Star during Peak Pride. Thanks for coming along with us, and follow me on Instagram to see photos from all my trips. Bye!
Hi.